Love and light, my fellow aliens and humans. Now, this discussion, I know a lot of you out there may not understand the true history of this earth. I'm certain of it. Because what I'm about to say is the facts, the truth. Okay? And a lot of you may get offended, but it's the truth. Now, I was listening on TikTok to Israel Prime Minister Mr. Netanyahu, and he refers to the land of Israel, that it belongs to the Jewish people for 4,000 years. Not 400, 4,000 years. Now, you see, this is why it's not good to be ignorant. And I'm going to let you know why. Right? You see, the children of earth, y'all do not even know who y'all are, much less to know the history of this earth. Because y'all was fooled and bamboozled into believing things that are not so. Okay? Number one, the Jewish race, right, what they're not telling you. The Jewish race began in Ethiopia. No, everything I'm telling you, I want you to have to go and do your homework. It's one thing about me. I always encourage you to do your homework. Because when you sit and you talk to others about what we're discussing, you must have confidence. Okay? Now, the Jewish so-called religion began in Ethiopia. Okay? It started in Ethiopia. Children of Earth. Right? So, I don't know what Prime Minister Netanyahu is talking about, that the land of Israel was given to them when that so-called Jewish religion began in Ethiopia. The grassroots of that religion is in Ethiopia. Okay? Secondly, his race was created by Yaqub. And that also began, his race, his bloodline, began in Ethiopia. Okay? Thirdly, if you notice his complexion, right, or the Israeli so-called Jews, they are not black. Okay? The ones who are darker skin color, the so-called Israeli, do not consider them to be full-blooded Jews. They ill-treat them, they mistreat them. When, in fact, they are the original Jews. You understand what I'm saying? Those Jews, those dark-skinned Jews, they embrace their ancestral background from Ethiopia. And they are the real Jews because they started it. and Mr. Netanyahu do not give them the respect of enlightening the world that they are the original Jews. What do you have to hide, Mr. Netanyahu? You understand? Okay, now, not only did those Jews, so-called Jews of Israel, did not come from Israel, the fact of the matter is that their race were created in Rome, right? Because Yaqub had to separate the lighter complexion from the darker complexion. He ended up moving his lab to Rome, right? And this is where those Jews of Israel were created. You understand? This is why they have no place on this earth. If you check through history, they has no home. You know why? They're not humans. You understand? They're not real humans. Their race was created in a lab. You understand? The black man have a place on this earth because everybody knows well their birthright is Africa, or wherever they come from. The white people have a place on this earth because as a human, they came here naturally. Their birthright is in Europe. The Asians have a place on this earth. It's natural. They were created on this earth in Asia, naturally. So they could claim their birthright. But Mr. Netanyahu, why have your people have not claimed a piece of this rock naturally? You understand what I'm saying? Look, it's simple. You as a human was born of a mother and a father. You claim your mother and father because that's how that you came out of them. You can't claim everybody knows that you're lying. You has no claim to Israel. Your history is mumbo jumbo, questionable. Okay? Now, you mentioned the land of Israel was given to you by God Himself. Yeah, I agree with that. Because I remember when the Rothschild turned that land over to you. Yeah. If you came from that region and that land was here, why it took the entire, as a matter of fact, it took the Rothschild and it took the Queen of England to take away your land that you claim belonged to you and give it back to you? Answer me this. That land does not belong to you. And furthermore, children of earth, the God who gave it to him was Murdoch. That's their God. You understand me? They worship the devil. The Jewish faith worship the devil. Now, they mention some name, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. From whose history do these names came from? These names came from your history alone that you wrote. You understand?